Hello everyone, my name is Clumsy. Today I wanted to do a video about the armor legendary effects that specifically say ammo weight reduced by 20%, or food and chems, or junk, and for weapon weights. And I wanted to explain which perk cards those all replaced, and also some rules for weight reduction in general, universal rules that apply to all of those, so that when you are trying to maintain the sub game in Fallout 76 of weight management, you know how to best utilize your perks and your armor to create the lightest character possible. So the first one I wanted to cover was the ammo weight reduction. And that this particular piece of armor says ammo weight reduced by 20%. So this will give you 20% to ballistic and to energy ammo weights. And this pretty much applies to the following perk cards: Bandolier in strength, and batteries included in intelligence. So this will hit fusion cores, fuel, fusion cells, 45 rounds, 5.56 rounds, etc., etc. It will hit all of those. It will not affect grenades. It will not affect other explosives, just the particular ones listed that Bandolier will replace. That is considered an ammo. So, in other words, if it's in your ammo tab, it will work. If it's not in your ammo tab, it will not. So, missiles will work, but grenades will not work, for example. Okay, the next one I wanted to go over was the food and chems. This one is replaces pretty much anything that is in your aid tab and in your food tab. So that would affect traveling pharmacy cards in your strength and through hiker in agility. And again, you can combine through hiker and traveling pharmacy or bandolier and all these other perks to get a total of 90%. And so you can kind of mix and match pieces of armor to make it look the best way possible for your weight reduction. But this particular thing has a dual purpose of another 2 perk cards it can replace. So moving on, we are going to go down to junk, and the junk item weight reduced only affects Pack Rat in strength. Pack Rat is the only perk card that does not have a 90% weight reduction at level 3. It has 75. So having one of these might be useful, but this one only replaces 1 perk card, so it is probably one of the least useful weapon weight or item weight reduction in the game. So just so you are aware of that. And then to me, the last one is probably the best. It is what I aim for every single character build I have if I need to reduce my weight, and that is weapon weights reduced by 20%. I try to get 5 pieces of armor with this, even though it caps at 90%, because I want to have this 90% just all put onto my armor, because this one affects the following perk cards. They're all in strength, but you get Arms Keeper for rifles, Bear Arms for heavy guns, Martial Artist for one-handed and two-handed melee weapons, Ordnance Express for explosives, and that includes grenades, and Scatter Shot for shotguns. So what that really means is if it is in your weapon tab, it is going to be a reduced weight. So see how this weighs 0.92 pounds? This weighs 0.9 pounds. It will hit all 5. It does the work of all 5 of those perk cards. So to me, it is the most useful. You can literally go around for a couple hours sometimes and just loot nothing but whatever you want. Weapons, armor, everything. And it will take you such a long time to get over encumbered. And then the only thing that is really not covered in the perk card trees are things like sturdy frame for ammo, armor, and portable power for power armor weights. Those are the only two that don't have a weight reduction perk built into armor pieces. So when I'm making a character and he's getting over encumbered, sometimes I keep those perk cards handy when I'm ready to fast travel. That way I can get out of there quickly with those. So I hope that helps. That kind of like gives you an example of how you can move your perk cards around when you find a piece of armor like that and not overuse the perks. If you had two pieces of food, two pieces of food, chem, and drink weight reduction, which would be 40%, you could then only get by with only using rank 2 of traveling pharmacy, which would give you 60%, and 2 of through hiker. If you got a third piece, you can go down to rank 1 and you'd still hit that 90%. So again, explore the combinations. I hope that helped you guys. If it did, please consider liking and subscribing. I will see you all in the wasteland, and you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.